Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Sealmatic India Limited's FY26 half-yearly earnings conference call for the period 1st April 2025 to 30th September 2025. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. A statutory notice: all content on this earnings call is for informational purposes of a general nature only and does not address any circumstances of any particular individual or entity. Do not construe any such information or material as legal, tax, investment, financial, professional, or any other advice. Content on this earnings call does not represent or constitute any solicitation, inducement, recommendation, endorsement, or offer by Sealmatic. Any information, material, statements, and/or data set out herein is subject to change anytime without notice, and as such, no reliance must be placed on fairness, accuracy, completeness, or correctness of any information and materials contained on this earnings call. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Umar Balwa, Managing Director of Sealmatic India Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Michelle, for this introduction. Good evening and a very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 6th earnings conference call of today. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt appreciation to all of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules and accepting our invite and to be a part of this call. I would also like to express our gratitude towards our shareholders and the keen interest expressed by investors and the analyst community in our company, Sealmatic. As I have already briefed over the previous 5 earnings calls about the company and our journey in the business of mechanical seals, and hence there is a lot of data available on the BSE side and also on our social media handles such as YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, etc. I will make this introduction as brief as possible, which will allow us to take as many questions as possible. Sealmatic succeeded in increasing its turnover by around 23% on a half-yearly basis, first half, as compared to FY25 first half. EBITDA increased by around 19% as compared to the period of the first half of FY25 and FY26. Though the margins have come under pressure and has resulted in EBITDA of around 20% as compared to the previous period, which was at around 23%. This shall be enumerated later on during this earnings call. Despite the strong headwinds due to changing geo and eco-political climate globally, the demand for Sealmatic products is very strong and is being driven by the markets in India, Europe, Middle East, North America, and other regions globally. Our continuous investment into research and development drives our commitment to keep evolving our capabilities as a sealing technology leader. We participated with great success in the following exhibitions in the period April to September 2025. Highlights of such activities are NAFTA Moscow, opening of Delhi office, Oman Petroleum Show, Defense and Technology Exhibition, Pump Symposium in Houston, USA, and the Rotic Exhibition in Dubai, UAE. In the Middle East, Europe, Russia, and USA, we are currently expanding our footprint to support various OEMs and end users. As of now, we have backed orders which are being successfully executed for critical API sales in the region of Abu Dhabi, Oman, Kuwait, and Iraq. Once commissioned, this OEM Sealmatic supplied seals will garner profitable business for Sealmatic till the lifetime of the equipment, which generally is 35 years. We work very closely with end users such as ADNOC, KNPC, PDO, OQ, RU, and OEMs like KSB, Sulzer, Sundyne, Ibarra, Rohr Pumpen, and host of other EPCs such as PEG, Saipem, Meritechnic, Worley, Wood Group, and many other important customers. The service center in Abu Dhabi shall be up and running by December end 2025. Similar activities which were in an exploratory stage are now getting momentum in Oman, Kuwait, and Qatar for the Middle East region. A state-of-the-art service center, which is similar to Abu Dhabi, is under discussion in Oman, Kuwait, and Qatar. Russia has been a good opportunity and a lucrative market for us. We are putting a major thrust over there and have found considerable success in that market. Our drive towards penetration in various markets is relentless, and we are committed to establishing Sealmatic as a global player. Our global markets, exports to over 63 countries, have demonstrated a longevity along with year-on-year growth, and they will remain essential even as we explore new markets in the future. We will continue to invest for particularly in demanding API 682 oil and gas, nuclear, marine, and other high pressure, high temperature, high speed applications. In this manner, we'll create long-lasting value for our shareholders and our employees. As a result of which, we are one of the chosen companies in the field of mechanical seal for critical applications in nuclear, marine, power plants, oil and gas, etc. We have undertaken various CSR initiatives for development of society, including education, healthcare, destitute care, women empowerment, etc. I would like to extend great appreciation and thanks to our shareholders for all of their support and to our employees, customers, and partners without whom none of our achievements would be possible. I will now hand it over to Ratan Kandare, who is our CFO, to share vital details about the half year that went by. Over to you, Ratan.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are pleased to present our results for the first half of financial year 2026, which is show cost a significant performance. During this period, we have achieved revenue of 53.63 crores, which is an increase by 23.44% as compared to first half of FY25, where the revenue was 43.92 crore. We have achieved the profit before tax of 8.67 crore during the first half of FY26, which is an 15.70% of our total revenue. These profit earnings are in line with the profit percentage earned in March 2025. In this first half, we have achieved the EBITDA of 10.84 crore, which is in around 20% of the total revenue earned in first FY. Thank you.
Sir, should we open the floor for the Q&A?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin with the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask questions may please press star and one on their touchtone phone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use only handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. You may please press star and one to ask questions. The first question is from the line of Shantanu Nakade from Value Educator. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. So my question was, what was the reason for the decline in the EBITDA margins in the H1?
Primarily because the nature of the business, as it has been explained over many earnings calls, that the more of project activity that we do, that is, we have to subsidize our sales to OEMs for gaining market shares with the end users. That is one. And secondly, also increase in expenditure towards market penetration. As you would have noticed in my address that I mentioned that in the last 6 months period, we have participated in 6 exhibitions. So that is also a considerable cost towards such EBITDA decline. And this was expected as we would move towards the value chain, our EBITDA would come under pressure as in when we take many projects which we have taken in the last 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So other expenses have also increased. Right. My next question was the joint venture, that is the Sealtech. So earlier, I think the timeline was July, August. Now we are expecting December. So when can we expect the business to start from this JV?
The business in the joint venture that we have established in a workshop will start up and running by, say, December end, but the business of mechanical seals, which would come from ADNOC, would take time for the seals to get commissioned. The seals are under execution at the moment. The seals will be supplied via the pump OEM to ADNOC in Abu Dhabi, and the commissioning would only happen by end of, say, 2026, early 2027. So that business, that profitable business, which is about 175 seals that we have supplied to ADNOC, would start generating business in, I would say, to be conservative, from April 2027. But in the meanwhile, we are also in discussion with various EPCs to service mechanical seals. So once our workshop is up and running, we will start our business beginning January 2026.
Okay. My next question is, like, you have participated in various exhibitions in the September month. So how was the response, and are there any potential customers that you are expecting from these events?
Not in September, in the last 6 months, that is from April until September, we have participated in, as I mentioned, in Naftagas in Moscow, then Oman Petroleum Show in Muscat, Defense and Technology Show in Chennai, Pump Symposium in Houston, USA, and Rotic in Dubai. So this is the kind of activity and this is a relentless effort that we are putting in our efforts to penetrate the market. And the response obviously was very good. And we are excited with the opportunities that will come to us in the future by participating in such exhibitions. Obviously, no participation will get immediate business. This is long-term penetration, this is long-term engagement with customers. So the response was good, as I can tell you, and we are hopeful and confident as well that this will result into substantial business for us in the coming years.
Okay. And follow up immediately after this question, my last question was, are we in the line to get the replacement business in FY27?
Yes.
Okay. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rahil Dasani from MAPL. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity. So first of all, I would like to understand on the replacement demand, since we know that it's going to come in from FY27, but just to zoom out a bit, as a total portfolio or total sales that we have supplied till now, what would be the replacement value of that whenever that comes in? For example, in FY24, we started the projects business, and if we have supplied in total of maybe 300, 400 sales, what would be the cumulative replacement value of that in the coming years that we have in hand based on the sales that we have supplied?
Okay, Mr. Dasani, until now, in the last collective period of 2.5 years, we have been very successful in getting 490 seals fitted with Sealmatic on the various pump OEMs, which is divided between Kuwait, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, Oman, and Iraq. And if you multiply, simple arithmetic, I'll give you 492 seals multiplied by $7,000. So we are talking about, say, about 2.8 million odd figures. So that would be amounting to be something like 25 crores that will start generating for us as and when they get commissioned beginning FY27.
Okay, so you are saying you have supplied 419 seals and then replacement value is in total 25 CR in very simple words.
Approximately. That's a very conservative figure. I'm very sure it will go much higher, but I'm just, for the sake of being conservative, I'm, quoting these figures.
Okay, got it. And the project business was started from FY24 itself, right?
Yes, around that time we started our major thrust in that direction.
Got it. Okay. And as of date, I believe in FY25, what would be our total project revenue as a percentage of sales?
I'm sorry. Project revenue. Sorry, I didn't get the question. Can you please come again?
as of FY25, what would be our total project revenue as a percentage of sales? How much is from the OEM business?
I can only give you approximate figures, which would be yeah. I'll just talk about. I don't have figures handy in my records over here at the moment. But what I can talk to you about is the 6 months that went by. So if you break up the turnover of 53 crores, 52% was OEMs. That is OEMs and projects put together. API and non-API both put together. Okay. And 7% was end user and 41% was our business, which has been going on since the inception of the company, which is distribution in Europe and other parts of USA and South America. So 52% was OEMs.
Got it. So, sir, I'm a bit confused because if we are saying that we have supplied close to, let's say, 416 seals, and you are saying the replacement value is conservatively 25 to 30 CR, but then the sales itself, initial sales that we have done on the lower cost side would be north of that. And I believe when we met earlier also, you said when you sell these seals in the initial phases, these are in couple of thousands, and when you sell it in the replacement markets, it's in a couple of lakhs. So I'm not able to understand this gap as to why the replacement value is so low if the initial sales of these seals that we have done at a lower cost is only so high.
Probably you missed what I said, Mr. Dasani. I said 52% both OEMs, API and non-API. So if you only segregate API, that would be something like 12 or 13% of turnover. So that would be 5 crores for the 6 months.
So do we get the replacement demand only for the API seals you are saying, not for the non-API?
API is a non-critical seal, and of course that would also generate a replacement business, but that would be so high as the API seals. API seals are critical in application, and that is why they address. Yeah.
And the lower number, I get it. So the API sales is a much lower number, and in last 6 months only we have done only that 5 CR of number. Got it. Okay.
6 months.
And sorry?
I'm only talking about the last 6 months as we are.
Of course. Got it. Fair enough. And now, sir, coming to these naval and power projects that we have announced, for which we have won orders from Moscow as well as Bhel, these would not come under the project and OEM segment, right, where we don't make the margins initially?
No, these are very specialized business, long-drawn projects. Say any order that you get for the marine application, which is typically for the Indian Navy, that takes about 2.5 years, 3 years sometimes to execute those orders. So those orders are long-drawn, and those orders, of course, obviously you don't lose money. You make your money in the initial sale, because even the replacement cycle also takes a very long time. So there is no point investing your money in that particular segment. Why? Because it also is difficult to get qualified for such projects. There are very few companies who qualify into naval business, especially for the propeller shaft sealing, where I believe only 3 or 4 companies globally are qualified. And in India, we are qualified with all the shipyards, such as Mazagon Docks, Goa shipyards, Cochin shipyard, GRSC, and likewise.
Understood. And sir, while we have announced these orders, we haven't announced the monetary realization that we make off of it, both for the Bhel project as well as for the Mazagon Dock project. So if you can share that, what would be the amounts there?
I think I'll be very honest and frank with you, Mr. Dasani. We cannot share those figures. Those are confidential figures, and we are bound by certain confidentiality.
Okay, understood. Okay. So if I try to ask this question in a different way, for the power projects, I believe we are the only one approved with Bhel, right?
Along with the other 3 companies. As an Indian company, we are the only one who's approved by BHEL for 660 megawatts, 800 megawatt projects. At the moment in the country, only the new projects which are coming up are 660 megawatts and 800 megawatts.
Okay, got it. And just one another thing, unlike our other partners and collabs that we make globally with several of our partners, for example, in Egypt, and in other countries, we have done a JV for the first time in Abu Dhabi. So why is that? Did we get some strong visibility from their side as a bargaining chip, or what was the reason to do this JV?
For us to get approved by ADNOC has a stipulation. Like if you would be aware that in the Middle East, there's strong, drive being done by various kingdoms, which is called the in-country value addition. So if I have to do business with ADNOC, this was a precondition. Otherwise, they wouldn't approve me as an approved vendor in their AVL. So that was the first condition. They asked us to put up our own service center because these are critical applications. So if my fields are coming to ADNOC and tomorrow something may go wrong, how would I service those fields? So even before I got my first seal, solicited with ADNOC, I had committed myself to putting up a service center in Abu Dhabi. And we have done a joint venture with a company with whom we have been having a comfort zone for the last few years, and we know them well because they're entrenched in ADNOC and they do a reasonably good job. And we thought it fit that, going all alone, it would be better to have a local partner who understands the culture, who understands the language, and that's why the JV has been done in Abu Dhabi. But I can assure you that in the coming years, the same philosophy will also drive us in Oman, in Kuwait, and in Qatar, and also, of course, Saudi Arabia. Because it is a mandate from the government over there, or rather from the kingdom, that anybody who wishes to do business has to put up a local service center. And there's a lot of stress by the local government over there. Unless until you're not locally present with your own setup, you won't get a chance to be approved for the various projects.
Got it. Understood. And so just last 2-3 things from my side. First of all, you said that the total fees that we are given till now is north of 400. I'm not able to recollect the exact number, but does that also include the 160, 180 fees that we have given to the pump OEM for ADNOC?
Mr. Dattani, I was not listening to the question. Can you just stick to one question because there are many other people waiting in line. So, it would be fair
I'll get back in that.
Just particular to one question.
Thank you. Participants who wishes to ask questions may please press star and 1 now. We'll take the next question from the line of Harshit, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, sir. Hope you are doing well. So I was going through the financial statements, and somewhere it was written that you incurred a loss of 51.61 lakhs in the joint venture, and the business started from the month of May, and there was no revenue on it. Can you a bit explain on that?
Harshit, when you start a company, it is in an inception stage, and there are expenses which cannot be, commercialized. So these are startup expenditures. So as you would have heard and read, that the workshop will only start in January 2026.
Yeah.
Obviously, there would be an expenditure without any sales.
I just wanted to get a clarity on that only. And sir, secondly, last year, like in the month of January or Feb, I think you last posted, okay, you have received the orders and all. So now you have stopped doing that. So sir, it would be greatly helpful, if you start posting, if you are getting new orders or something, so that we are aware about it. Otherwise, we need to wait for 6 months for this earning call, and only then we can get an update about the company.
Also, Harshit, even this earnings call is not mandatory. We do it we are not required to do that. We do it, for giving information to our, customers, to our shareholders, to investor community. So, as much as information we feel it is vital and important, we'll upload on the BSE side.
Okay, sure, sir. And sir, do you have any plans for fundraising?
That's a very private question. Probably you may write an email to us. We'll answer to that question.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. That's from my side. And sir, previously in earning calls you have said the Chandragupta Maurya would start from FY27. So are we still online on that?
Yeah. The Chandragupta Maurya period is ready with Chetak horse.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, you may please press star and one to ask questions. The next question is from the line of Shantanu Nayak, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. I hope you're good. So I have one question to ask. Out of the almost 7 to 8 exhibitions that we have done in past 6 months, so what would be the approximate cost for all of them? If you can just put some ballpark figure, not exact, but still.
Every exhibition would cost us 35 to 40 lakh rupees for participation.
Okay. So we can assume around 2 to 2.3 crores for all the 7 that we have done.
Yeah, it costs that much. Imagine traveling to Moscow, 3 people traveling from Bombay to Moscow, hotels, the booth cost, the decoration.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So all these exhibition costs are expensed in this half year results, right? Hello?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay. That's from my side. Thank you. And congrats on good numbers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone who wishes to ask questions may please press star and one now. We'll take the next question from the line of Rahil Dasani from MAPL. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, sir, the question I was asking is that the 400 seals that we have given till now, 400 plus, you said something 410, 420, does that also include the add-on project for which we have given close to 160, 180 seals?
Yes. These 490 seals that I'm talking about are some have been supplied, some are under execution, some are under engineering or preparation of drawing. So all put together as on date, we have 492 seals which will go in Abu Dhabi, in Kuwait, in Saudi Arabia, in Oman and Iraq.
Understood. And sir, how many of these you said were API seals? Can you repeat? I missed it. I'm really sorry.
No problem, sir. All are API seals.
All are API seals, you are saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
No, because initially you said that only a few of these are API, others are non-API, hence we only make replacement revenue of a smaller number comparatively.
No, the turnover that are expressed, which was 52% OEM, also included non-API. But now when we're talking about, we're talking about particularly about these 490 seals. When I talk about these 490 seals, which are all API seals, which are divided into the GCC countries.
Got it. And sir, what sort of sales demand are we already seeing in this year, excluding the 100 that we have already won the contract from BHEL? Since we have also got into a few new countries like Russia, Middle East, Egypt.
Sorry, are you talking about BHEL or what are you talking about?
No, so I am asking what sort of total sales demand do we expect to supply for this year based on the talk that we are having as of date, because we have entered several new countries like Russia, Middle East, Egypt. I believe we already have 100 seals ordered in hand from BHEL. So excluding that, I am asking.
From BHEL?
Excluding from BHEL.
I'm confused. Where is BHEL come up from?
No, so okay, I'll ask in this way, what sort of total seals that we are expecting to supply in this year based on the talks that we have had with our customers. Last 2 years, it has been close to 490, you are saying. Yeah,
we say I would be conservative in putting a forecast on that, but say another 70 to 80 seals in the next 6 months period.
Got it. Okay. And sir, while I understand you cannot share much on the defense side of things, but then us as investors, how should we try to figure out this opportunity? How can we measure it and understand this? Because we are also supplying for the Tejas. The midget submarine, I understand it's in the development program, hence still far away, but the P-75 is online, the Tejas is online. So how should we understand and capture that opportunity for your company?
I'm sorry, I'll not be able to divulge any further information on that aspect, because these are long drawn projects. These are very projects which entails a lot of data which needs to be secured. And I'm sorry, as much
No,
as I
fair
would love
enough.
to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Got it. Yeah, sir, that would be all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Lokesh Meena, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Lokesh.
Sir, my question is Sealmatic considering Seal as a service model to offer Seal solution to customers?
Sorry, can you come again, please?
Sir, I am asking
Mr.
that.
Meena, your audio is not clear, sir. May I request you to use your handset, please?
Yes, yes. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes. Please proceed.
Sir, I am asking that Sealmatic is considering a model Seal as a service, not as a material, but Seal as a service to its customers.
No, Seal is a product, Mr. Meena. And once you sell a product, you need to also service that product, right? When you buy a car, it needs servicing as well. So it's a product that we sell. We don't sell services.
Okay, because nowadays contracts are floating about complete refurbishment of Seal, not parts of Seal that procure.
Certain seals would require refurbishment, certain seals would require complete replacement. So it cannot be generalized. I know you would have seen this tenders being floated on the GEM portal. But yeah, I mean,
Yes, sir. Yes.
obviously there would be refurbishment, there would be new seals. So it would be a combination of all aspects.
Okay, sir. From my side, this only. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Shantanu Nakade from Value Educator. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, last year we saw a big jump in revenues from Russia. What was the geographical mix if you have for this H1?
The last year was an exceptional year for us in Russia. This year, in the half yearly, we would be touching something similar to what we did last year in Russia. So half yearly would be 3.5 crores that we did in Russia.
Okay. So for FY26, we can expect a 60-65% export revenues.
Say it would be 50. At the moment, if you compare the last 6 months that have gone by, it is 56-44. 56 is exports and 44 is domestic sales.
Okay. Do you have numbers for the revenues coming from USA?
No, US is one of the most a smaller component for us. Our major revenue is Europe.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Chinmay Nema from Prescient Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Hope I'm audible.
Yes. Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So could you share the revenue from the 492 fields that you called out, which would generate 25 crores in annuity revenue? Could you call out the revenue number from the sale of these fields?
It's impossible because this compiles the data for the last 2.5 years.
Okay. So I mean, to ask this another way, could you explain the basic unit economics in the sense of if you are selling one field, then how much A&M revenue you expect from the sale of it?
Mr. Nema, this questions have been repeatedly answered. I would request that you please refer to the transcript from the first earnings call until the last 5th one. You'll get all your answers.
Okay, sure. And would it be possible for you to call out the order book number for end of H1 FY26?
Sorry, I missed that line. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, I'm saying, can you call out the order book number? What is the current order book? And compare it with the end of H1 last year?
It would be similar.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Shantanu Nayak, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thank you again. So I just wanted to check in for, as you said, as you answered the previous participant, so, in the next financial year, we would be expecting replacement revenue of 25 crores, right?
I would say, I would say spread over, say, beginning, I think you missed that point. Starting from April 2027, all these seals will come up for, replacement business. So once they get commissioned, we will start getting the replacement business. So beginning from FY27, for this particular 490 seals, let us restrict our discussion on these 490 seals. Of course, many more will keep adding. So the replacement cycle will start from FY27, from April.
Right. So in number terms, that be around a ballpark figure, 15-20 crores to be guesstimate, like.
Anything in the range of 15 crores would start kicking in.
Right. And what would be like growth on a replacement revenue every year?
Can you come again, please?
And I'm asking, like, what would be the growth on our replacement revenue that will incur
The
in
many
next 2-3 years?
As many seals as you add in the end user market will add to your end user business. Like today we're talking 490 seals. Say we assume and we expect that 60 seals more would be added in these 6 months. So it would become, say, example 550. And every year it's our endeavor to add at least 150 to 200 seals of API every year. So that will all increase business and generate recurring business for the company.
Yes. I do get it. Okay. Thank you for answering.
Thank you. Before we take the next question, a reminder to all the participants that you may please press star and one to ask questions. The next question is from the line of Rahil Dasani from MAPL. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so just one last question on our base legacy business of the distribution of these fields, not the project business. So what sort of growth has that seen since 2024, FY24? For example, in FY24, we did 70 crores in sales. How much was the home legacy business? You said in 25 it was 40%.
That export business is stable and growing. So that has been a very, very steady flow of income for us.
Okay, but can you share any numbers as to what sort of growth it has seen and what numbers are we doing from that business in the last?
I just answered your question, Mr. Dasani. It is steady as compared to last year. So it is on the same path. So we are happy that we are maintaining the same growth despite strong headwinds and despite the geopolitical situation that we have world over. And we're very, very happy that our export has remained as strong as last year.
Got it. No, so why I was asking this is because I don't think we give a split of this. Usually the project and non-project, we used to give it before. Hence, I was asking this question to get a better grip on the business segments.
If you're based in Bombay, I would be happy to have you over at Sealmatic. You can see the plant, you can discuss with the management. You'll get a better idea about the company and the products and the business that we do. You're very welcome to visit us.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Manoj Shetty from MS Investments. Please go ahead.
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Sir, I had this question on the annuity income thing which you had said. Sorry for harping on the same. There are two clarification I wanted on that topic. So the one is we started our project business from 2024. So this income and all would start from after 3 years. So that would be April 27. Is that understanding is correct?
Yeah, please go ahead. I'm listening to your question. Go ahead.
Oh, so that is one, because you said April FY27. So FY27 would be April 26 to March 27.
No,
so one clarification.
I'll correct myself. FY20. My apologies.
Okay, no problem, sir. I'm just asking for the clarification. And the second is, so you have given this figure of 490 seals being sold till, whatever today. But from April 27, we would start getting not all these 25 crores into sales, but maybe 5 or 10 crores to start with. Is that understanding is correct?
Yes, I think earlier to your question, I think I have answered this for Mr. Nayak or somebody.
Okay.
The business will start kicking in from April 2027, and
Okay.
we expect that it should be something in the range of 15 crores.
Okay. So which would slowly and steadily, increase as the years pass.
Yes.
Okay. So second, the last question I have is, what is the current order book you have on hand, which you expect to execute for the remaining part of this financial year?
It's a price sensitive question. I will pass that question, yeah.
No issue. But will you able to maintain the same margin as H1, or would it be better than that?
It would be similar.
Thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone who wishes to ask questions may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Shantanu Nayak, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. So I just wanted to ask one question. How is our new facility at Kaman holding up? Like what are the it must be integrated, right? So what would be the utilization, both combined or
At the moment, both combined would be something close to about 75%. It depends, Shantanu. It depends on the configuration of business that you're doing. The more project business you do, the more laborious, the more time consuming, the more, precarious it becomes. So it depends, what kind of business configuration is happening. It is purely only mechanical seals, which is non-API. I would say we can utilize 85%. If it is project business, which is slow moving, which requires a lot of engineering, would be 75%. So, safely I would say 75%.
Right. And we do expect a 75% utilization throughout the year, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. One second. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Umar Balwa, Managing Director of Sealmatic India Limited, for closing comments. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And I see more than 50 participants. I thank everybody for taking out their valuable time and attending this earnings call, and also taking and asking interesting questions. And while answering those questions, it also brings out a lot of conviction in us. We are confident that Sealmatic is on the right path, and Sealmatic will have a glorious journey as we move forward, thus making Sealmatic as one of the leading companies, not only in India, but globally as well. So I thank you all for your attention, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next earnings call.
Thank you, members of the management. On behalf of Sealmatic India Limited, that concludes this conference. We thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines. Thank you.